there, thanks for watching and welcome to today's topic. My name is Adjua Dodzi and today I'm going to show you how to ask your boss for a raise. I'm going to teach you how to prepare for the conversation. I'm going to teach you how to make it way easier for your boss to say yes to your request. And I'm going to show you what you can do just in case your boss says no. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started with this awesome topic. Although it may seem incredibly obvious what the goal of this conversation is, the goal of the conversation with your boss is not just to get the raise, okay? The goal is to make sure that your boss is super clear as to how you have contributed, also known as added value, and made a positive impact in the business and with the overall company. Now that can sound incredibly daunting, but no worries. We'll talk about how exactly you get that across. Before you start making that long list of all the reasons why you're so freaking amazing, because I know that you are, I want you to put yourself in your boss's shoes first. What would make this request a valid one from your boss's perspective? What's important to your boss? What does your boss value the most? What are the key priorities that your boss has? Knowing the answers to those questions will help make it really easy for you to figure out how you frame up the request to your boss so that it makes sense to him or her. If you're only looking at it from the reasons that are important to you, this request will not land the way that you want it to. Now you can step back into your own shoes and you can start preparing. And you prepare for the conversation by really being clear on two things. One of those things is to know your contributions. What are the things that you have done specifically that have positively impacted the business and the overall company? Have you saved the company money? Have you helped the company make more money? Have you simplified processes or procedures? Have you positively impacted the team and morale? Have you been amazing at training and onboarding and developing other people on the team? Start thinking about the things that you're doing or the things you have done recently that have really made the workplace a better place. After you've identified your contributions, then you start researching salary information. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is that they compare their own salary to the salary of their peers. It usually comes off really professionally immature, and that is not the vibe you're going for when you're asking for a raise. So instead, how about going to your HR department if you have one and really just inquiring in general where you fall within the range of pay if a range of pay exists within your organization. And you can take it a step further and do some external benchmarking. So go out and find out what other companies are paying roughly for someone with your level of experience and in your industry with your job title. Glassdoor is a great place to start with this. Which takes us to our next point. After all that preparation, don't be loosey-goosey about what salary you are expecting. Make sure that your boss is really clear around that salary expectation, because if you leave it all loosey-goosey and go, oh, well, you know, based on all these things I've said, I want a raise, your boss is probably going to come back with something that's below your expectations. In order for them to come back and maximize your chances of getting what you want, you've got to tell them what you want. So be really clear about that specific salary expectation. You've just done an amazing job preparing for the conversation and being really specific around what your new salary expectations are. Don't louse it up by messing up on the timing. Timing is key. So make sure that you time when you have the conversation. You don't have to wait until your year-end review, but make sure that you're asking at a time where you show up at your optimal self. Don't ask right on the heels of something that you missed. Don't ask for a raise on the heels of some developmental feedback that you're getting. Really ask for the raise around a time when you've had a really great accomplishment, or you've had a rockin' presentation, or you've taken on new roles and responsibilities and you are just totally kicking butt. Now that is maybe around 3-4 weeks after these events have occurred, not 3-4 hours or even 3 or 4 days. Because if you do it too soon, then it totally looks like all you're doing is chasing dollars and cents. And that gets old no matter who your boss is. But if you do it too far out, then it becomes old news and people forget just how awesome you are. You are now officially set up for success when it comes to asking for a raise. You know how to prepare for the conversation, you know how to be specific about your salary recommendation, and you know how to do it at the right time. Now, let's be honest, despite all of that, there's still a chance that your boss may say no to your request. So if they do, here's what you need to do. Don't get pissy or pouty or threatening about it, okay? Instead, get really inquisitive about it. Ask your boss, what do I need to do differently, more of or less of, to turn that no into a yes? You can also ask your boss, what additional roles or responsibilities or accountabilities do I need to take on or demonstrate to turn this no into a yes? Question mark. By asking questions like this, you're actually seeking feedback. This is an opportunity for your boss to tell you what it is that's holding them back from saying yes to your request. Whatever they tell you, you should action on. Don't take it and gloss over it and think it's just an excuse. No, really listen to what they're saying and hear them. Don't just hear the words that are coming out of their mouth, but try to really understand the meaning behind what they're saying to you. And do something with it. Take that feedback and action on it. That way, when you circle back in the future and ask for that raise again, which I encourage you to do, you can now add the fact that you took their developmental feedback and you've done something with that, which will only make you more likely to get that raise that you're asking for. If you're digging the content today, here's what you do. You like it and you share it. You never know how a simple video share is seriously going to positively impact somebody's career and life. And if you still feel like you need a little bit more of what we're doing and want to hear about all the other career-related and leadership-related topics that we discuss, well, head over to the site that's listed right here and sign up for our email updates. That way you never miss out on anything new that I drop, and I do drop new videos just like this one into the inboxes of my email subscribers weekly. Organizations all over the world need that unique gift that only you bring. So go out into the world today and act with conviction. Be courageous and live joyfully every single day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I cannot wait to see you at our very next video.